it's your girl Stephanie. Welcome and welcome back to Quilting Beauty and Books, my corner of YouTube. I pray that you and your family are all doing well today and that you enjoy today's video. Today I have a little bit something different going on. I got my glasses on. I think this is the first time you guys see me with my glasses, maybe. No, when I was walking, you guys see me with my glasses on. Today I have them on because my room is a mess. And I had to do a couple of things, and I'm wrapping gifts and stuff in here, and it's a hot mess. So I needed to get my haul out the way. I need to get those giveaways boxed up and sent off. But before I can do that, I wanted to show you guys some things to get those out the way, and I am looking forward to finally putting another video out because I hadn't done one in a minute. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. First, let me go ahead and start off with the haul, because in that way I can set that stuff to the side and go on about my business. Okay, the first find that you guys already know Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and I found this cute little coffee mug, and it was from Dollar General, and it just says like Merry on it with the Christmas tree, and it has a travel friendly cap to it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's see. I don't know how many ounces this is. It doesn't. Oh yes, it does. It says it's 19 fluid ounces. So nice. Ceramic on the inside, a nice cap with the seal. I am loving it. And does it twist to close? Yes, and it does twist to close. Awesome, awesome. So I can't wait to start using this coffee cup, even though a lot of times I use my styrofoam cups because it's just easy to throw them away. Let me set this up here so it won't get broke. The next one, it was an Amazon buy. It was so cute, I couldn't pass it up. And it is, only thing I don't like about it, it is like only for right-handed. If I was left-handed, I couldn't get any use out of it. But this is so stinking cute. A coffee cup that's shaped like a pill bottle, and it says prescription coffee, and it says Mr. Java Joe Espresso, drink one mug by mouth, repeat until awake and alert. How cute is that? And this says daily grind, quantity 12 ounces of black gold, refills sure, expires when mug is empty. With a little coffee bean, it says may cause a lot of problems, such as the jitter, sleepiness, bad breath, and irritability. Now, come on now, that is super duper cute. So I had to get this one as well because, you know, a girl got to take a lot of meds today. So I thought that was cute. Reflection of my life. So set that one right there so it won't accidentally get knocked over. Now, the next thing I purchased was, I purchased 5 of them because I know 3 or 4 of them I'll be giving away. And it is by the grace of God. I also got a shirt on it. And this is a photographic journey through Liberia. This is so good. I don't know if you guys heard of this story. It was a man online, and he received on Facebook a message from somebody over in Liberia asking for their help, and, you know, to go and take some computer parts to this, you know, funny looking place on the map and stuff like that. You know, it was questionable. And he was like, no, I want you to send me some photos. You know, you can make some money that way, and some photos of Liberia. Well, the first set of photos he sent him were like really bad. He said, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a camera and you take me some pictures of the sunset or, you know, things that's in your life. And he did, and he came up with these photos, and he realized that he was not being scammed. And he sent this man the money from, you know, the making of this booklet. And he thought for sure the man was going to use it for himself. And he took half of it to provide for him and his 7 kids. And the other half he gave away to local schools. And he's also helping people start up little businesses. These people, according to the report, they live off what we pay for a cup of Starbucks coffee. Well, I don't buy Starbucks coffee, so I know it's expensive, but majority of the time it can be anywhere from $2 to maybe $10. And that's what they're living off of per day. Try to imagine us living off of $10, $2 a day. Yeah, you know that ain't gonna happen. And then it's a message right here. And then I love this picture right here. So this helps with the money that's made from this. It goes back to Liberia. And of course the recovering of the cost of the books and stuff like that. But I believe the 2 men, they're not profiting off of this. They are giving directly back to those who it is really needed. So I wanted to go ahead and support them, and I bought 5 books. So like I said, 4 will be in a giveaway. The next thing, I was going to do it here on camera, but I don't feel like changing the angles and all that kind of stuff. But y'all, it's these boxes that I gotta send. Hold on one second. The boxes that I gotta send away. I don't know why it feels like such a chore. It's not a chore, because you know I love giving. But when my room is a mess, you know, it clutters your mind and all that kind of stuff. Y'all. It is a mess. See, and I'm constantly moving stuff to the floor, and I'm gonna have to pick it up in a few minutes. But that's okay. That's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I have my first box right here. Might as well do it while I'm filming. Okay, this is the box that I'm sending over to Nay. Now I decided to put some extra goodies in this bag, but I can't, because me and Nay I can't in Nay's box. Because we got some of the same stuff. So I gotta figure out something else. So Nay girl, your box is coming. It's coming to you. Don't get all, it's coming. Because one of the things I was given was this book right here, Redeeming Love. We already know Nay got it because Nay had she's doing a book club read on her channel with this book. Well, this is my favorite book, so I wanted to give a little bit of myself with this giveaway. So she's not getting this book. She's not getting that book. So I will see. Now this she don't know nothing about, but I also added a lippy in here, and this is by Too Faced. I've always wanted to try one of these, so I decided to get one for both giveaway winners too, so we can all try them out together. And they said that it went beautiful for all skin tones, so I felt that this was a safe thing to do. She's also getting some magnetic bookmarks, and again the 2 books. She's getting the Joyce Meyer Amplified, the Everyday Life Bible, and Fragments of Fear book. Now, like I said, Nay Hunty Bunty, your box is not going out right yet, because I gotta get some more. I gotta get another book for you, the one that reflects me in there, and I might, because those are the same ones you got, so I have to find another book to go. But just know it's coming before the end of the year. I got one more book to put in here for you, because I cannot send you Redeeming Love. So that's Nay's box. Okay, I have the other box here for my other giveaway winner, and her name is Valeria. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She's also getting a lippy. I'm also putting By the Grace of God booklet in there for her. Okay, I have my little wrapping paper, and she is getting She got the ESV Student Bible, the Paul Apostle of Christ book, and also the Love Sacred Song book. She won that one. And I'm also throwing in there a pack of magnetic book markers. And she's also getting a copy of my favorite book, Redeeming Love. And it's by, of course, Francine Rivers. So, I have that in her box. Let me put this. And I just got to get my cards in there and saying thank you, for, participating and all that kind of stuff. And I got some cool tissue paper, of course, that I got to put in here. And it just reads Merry Christmas. These folks have been mailed off. Y'all, I've been having a crazy week. Let me tell you why I am putting this tissue paper in this wrapper. First of all, I'm supposed to be doing a part 2 to my quilting vlog. Well, it's coming. It's just not on the quilts that you saw in part 1. And the reason being is because Microsoft did an update and it wiped away my computer on that machine. If you know anything about quilting, and if you know anything about a long arm quilting machine, you would know them things are expensive, is more than expensive than a brand new car with the bells and whistles, okay? And for it to wipe out my system and it take 4 days for it to be fixed, and it's still not completely fixed, so we're going over a week now. Y'all, my sister was not happy. I was not happy at all. So I'm having to work through some issues with that, and hopefully with the last quilt I can record me taking it off the machine and finishing it up with label, and the binding. So hopefully that will happen. Okay, now I was going to do this in a separate video, however I'm not, because like I said, I am sitting here trying to get this room cleaned up, and I want to make this video quick, sweet, and short as possible. And yeah, this is it. I was going to do some wrapping of the gifts, but who knows, we'll save that for another vlog or something like that, where I can stretch out on the floor or in my studio and wrap some gifts. That's what I will do in the next video. So, but this is a small haul that I did. This is for myself for the month of December, and it's like almost like a Christmas present to myself, but truly this is the small Christmas present to myself, and the other one is a hopefully my computer, but we'll see. We shall see. I purchased some stickers, and it's that faith sticker. I got cute little stickers on the front and on the back. More stickers, and this is by Creative Design. All of these things were purchased by my own money. Even the stuff on the giveaway was purchased by my own money. Nothing sponsored and none of that kind of stuff. Everything was purchased by my. Okay, the next I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 books. Let's start off with the ones that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And the first one is by Priscilla Shire, and it is called Radiant, His Light, Your Life for Teen Girls and Young Women. I am going to read this first, and then, of course, I'm going to give it to my daughter, because the book was, really, the movie was really aimed toward teens and that stuff like that. And I haven't seen the movie yet. I can't go to the movies, but hopefully I will get to see it on DVD when it comes out. But I think this book will be hopefully life-changing for her, my teen daughter. Y'all pray my strength. I promise you. I am so grateful that it's over with her. I make every double cherry. No more. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take the sticker off. Okay, and it's called Radiant. Isn't this cover stunning? I love it, love it, love it. And it says, join Priscilla Shirer for a candid conversation about your identity in Christ and the way your uniqueness was designed to catch God's light and reflect it to the world. You'll hear life lessons she gathered from her teen years until now. She'll share how she began to realize that even her weaknesses were really just God glorifying opportunities. Learn how the light of God's word changes your life and how his truth shapes your identity. The culture will try to define you. Your past may try to label you. The enemy will seek to deceive you, but no one has authority to give you your name, your true identity, except your Father. He says you are a radiant expression of his creative genius. You are his, and you were created to reflect God's light to the world. Radiant. And it's again by Priscilla Shirer. And of course, I had to get the other one by Miss Priscilla Shirer. I guess it was her day for me over at Hobby Lobby. Again, something I should have done when I first got the book, but of course I don't do that. And that's to remove the sticker. And this has been on one of my wish lists forever, and it is Discerning the Voice of God, How to Recognize When God is Speaking, and it is by Priscilla Shirer. And that says, is that you, God? Whenever you are in your spiritual walk, God will find a way to speak to you in a way you will understand. Become acquainted with the voice that has spoken from a fire and a cloud, with visible signs and invisible spirit, through a burning bush and burning hearts. Now with chapter challenges that help you hear his voice more clearly in your life. And that is, again, Discerning the Voice of God, How to Recognize When God is Speaking, again by Priscilla Shirer. Again, this has been on my wish list for well over a year. So when I saw it, it was like $7.49 over at Hobby Lobby. I just had to get it. Now the rest of these books are fiction books. And the first one is Deadly Deceit by Natalie Walters, and it's Harbor Secrets. Of course, this was on my wish list, and it was featured in one of my other vlogs, a book that I wanted to purchase, and this is it. I do have part 1, Living Lies. I want to read that one, of course, first before I get into this one. And this one, it says, independent and tenacious journalist Vivian DeMarco is back in Walton, Georgia for one reason: to do her job and get out. When her boss suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances, Vivian's only hope for finding the truth and the next big story is small-town law enforcement's lanky poster boy, Deputy Ryan Frost. But the deeper they dig, the more twisted the truth becomes. False leads, incriminating emails, and someone called the Watcher force Vivian to fight for answers and her life. Again, that is Deadly Deceit by Natalie Walters, and this is in the Harbor Secrets series, and this is book number 2. Book number 1 is called Living Lies. This is book number 1 in the Homeland Heroes series, and it's by Susan Sleeman, and it's called Seconds to Live. I am living for this cover. A chick with a weapon and heels. No, I can't do the heels, but I can do the weapon. And it says, the seconds are ticking down before someone dies. When cyber criminals hack into the U.S. Marshals Witness Protection database and auction off witnesses' personal details to the highest bidders, the Red Team, led by FBI agent Sean Nichols, begins a high-stakes chase to find the hacker. But before he can even get started, the first witness is targeted and barely escapes with her life. Sean believes Phantom, an obsessed hacker who previously outwitted the top minds in the field, is behind the attack. And Shine needs this witness's help, as she's the person who has come closest to discovering Phantom's identity. Trouble is, she's under the care of U.S. Marshal Taylor Mills, and Shine is reluctant to work with the captivating Marshal who knows his deepest secrets. But Phantom seems to be one step ahead at every turn and will stop at nothing to kill that witness. To stop the hacker, Shine and Taylor must learn to trust each other as danger draws even closer. So I am looking forward to reading this book, and again, it's by Susan Sleeman, book number 1 in the Homeland Heroes series called Seconds to Live. The next book, I don't know which number book this is, and I can't even tell you who this one is on, and I want to say it's from the, just looking at the cover, it reminds me of the girl in Brave, the movie Brave, and it's called The Silent Songbird, and it is by Melanie Dickerson. And it says, the inside cover, I was looking for the bag, but it's not on the back. But isn't that cover cute though? Evangeline is gifted with a heavenly voice, but she is trapped in a sinister betrothal until she embarks on a daring escape and meets brave Wesley Lee Wise. Can he help her discover the freedom to sing again? Desperate to flee a political marriage to her cousin, Lord Jesus, to her cousin, King Richard II's close advisor, Lord Chivalry, a man twice her age with shadowy motives. See, I'm sorry. I thought they were saying she had to marry her cousin. Let me start that one over again. Desperate to flee a political marriage to her cousin, King Richard II's closest advisor, Lord Chivalry, a man twice her age with shadowy motives, Evangeline runs away and joins a small band of servants journeying back to Glenelg, their home village. Pretending to be mute, she gets to know Wesley Lee Wise, their handsome young leader who is intrigued by the beautiful servant girl. But when the truth comes out, it may shatter any hope that love could grow between them. More than Evangeline's future is at stake as she finds herself entangled in a web of intrigue that threatens England's monarchy. Should she give herself up to protect the only person who cares about her? If she does, who will save the king from a plot to steal his throne? So that sounds like it's going to be a pretty good read. This is just fiction. This one doesn't say teen fiction, so maybe this one is a little past, teen. I don't know. We'll see. The next 4 books. The first one is by Sarah Lawden Thomas, and it's called When Silence Sings, and it's a novel. Again, the cover is stunning. The back cover reads, as a long-standing feud threatens to spark once more, the fates of 2 families rest on the most unexpected of shoulders. For years, Sarepta McLean has towered over the coal-filled hills of West Virginia, taking more than her share of legal and illegal trades alike. She's intent on securing the future of the McLean name, despite 2 unreliable sons and a long-standing feud with the Harp clan that's exploded once again into violence. While many fear her and many more despise her, few dare to stand against her, especially not someone like Coleman Harp, a railroad man with dreams of being a preacher. And yet, it's a reluctant Coleman, Sarepta's sworn enemy, who finds himself in this powerful woman's territory, supposedly sent there by God himself to share stories of love and hope. With the feud growing ever more dangerous, putting the entire region at risk, these 2 impossibly different people find themselves on a collision course, and the very lives of everyone close to them will be changed forever. And again, that's When Silence Sings, and it's by Sarah Lawden Thomas. The next one is called The Dating Charade, and it's by Melissa Ferguson, and it is a novel. And before I get to this, authors, please, can we get some simpler names? What happened to Tom and Joe, Bob, Stephen, Calvin, Malik? Easy names. Some of these names, y'all killing me. And I'm going to have to rename these characters. Good gracious. Now, this one is pretty easy. Cassie. Cassie Everson is an expert at escaping bad first dates. And after years of meeting, greeting, and running from the men who tried to woo her, Cassie is almost ready to retire her hopes for a husband, children, altogether. But fate has other plans, and Cassie's online dating profile catches the eye of firefighter Jet Bentley. In Jet's memory, Cassie Everson is the unreachable girl of legend from their high school days. Nervously, he messages her, setting off a chain of events that forces a reluctant Cassie back into the dating game. No one is more surprised than Cassie when her first date with Jet is a knockout. But when they both go home and find 3 children dropped in their laps each, they independently decide to do the right and mature thing. Of course, hide the kids from each other while sorting it all out. What could go wrong? Melissa Ferguson's hilarious and warm-hearted debut reminds us that love can come in a very small packages, and that sometimes our best laid plans aren't nearly as rewarding as the surprises that come our way. And again, that is called The Dating Charade, and this is by Melissa Ferguson. And according to this is her debut book. So I hope I like it, Melissa. Last 2 books. This one, but the cover alone want me to read this book so bad, but it is in a line of other books. I got too many more to read before this one. So this one is called Echo Among the Stones, and it is by Jamie Jo Wright. Oh, I love this cover. And this is, okay, here we go with some of the names. After Aggie Dunkart's career is unceremoniously ended by her own mistakes, she finds herself traveling to Wisconsin. I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if you guys did not know that. Where her grandmother Mumsy lives alone in her vintage, though very outdated home. Aggie didn't plan for how eccentric Mumsy has become, obsessing over an old unsolved crime scene, even going as far as to recreate it in a dollhouse. Hold on, I'm going to take these glasses off so I can see. Mystery seems to follow Aggie when she finds work as a secretary helping to restore the flooded historical part of the town's cemetery. Forced to work with a puzzling yet attractive archaeologist, she exhumes the past secrets and unwittingly uncovers a crime that some will go to any length to keep hidden, even if that means silencing Aggie. In 1946, Imogene Grayson works in a beauty salon but has her sights set on Hollywood. But coming home to discover her younger sister's body in the attic changes everything. Unfamiliar with the burgeoning world of forensic science, and as a woman not particularly welcomed into this investigation, Imogene is nonetheless determined to stay involved. As her sister's case grows cold, Imogene vows to find justice, no matter the cost. Again, this is Echo Among the Stones, and it is by Jamie Jo Wright. And the last book for December of my personal book haul is by Bethany Turner, and it is called The Secret Life of Sarah Hollenbach. And it is a novel. Very cute, simple cover. And it says, becoming a Christian, the back cover reads, becoming a Christian is the best and worst thing that has ever happened to Sarah Hollenbach. I don't see how it could be worse, but we'll keep on reading. Up to now, Sarah Hollenbeck made her very comfortable living as a well-known, best-selling author of steamy romance novels that will leave the members of her new church blushing. Now she's trying to reconcile her past with the future she's chosen. She's still under contract with her publishers and on the hook with her enormous fan base for the kind of book she's not sure she can write anymore. She's discovering that the church might frown on her tithing on royalties from a scandalous book, and the fact that she's fallen in love with her pastor. You know I gotta read this book. Well, let's just say that doesn't make things any easier. With a powerful voice, penetrating insight, and a plenty of humor, novelist Bethany Turner explodes onto the scene with a witty debut that isn't afraid to deal with the thorny realities of living the Christian life. So this is another debut book, and it is by Bethany Turner, The Secret Life of Sarah Hollenbeck. Again, another book that I am looking forward to reading. And it looks like she's out of Southwest Colorado, so yes, that is it for the books. Now I can go ahead and clean my room by putting these books away, getting stuff packed up, and get it shipped off. What else I got in here to do? Yeah, like I said, on this side, you guys can't see, is like Christmas stuff that needs to get wrapped up and stuff like that. But again, I'm going to take that down into my studio, and I'm gonna do like a wrap with me, something like that video. So we shall see. My daughter has been asking, Mom, can I help you wrap the gifts? Well, I want to tell her yes, but then again, because none of these are for her anyway. But I wanted to make a video doing it, so we'll see. I might let her wrap a couple of gifts, and then the rest will be in the video. So we shall see. Now with these little rules that YouTube is throwing at everybody with the coppolas, however you want to say it, she will not be in any of the videos, even though she's of age. I'm of age YouTube wise. I'm not doing it. I'm not risking it. So guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this so non-traditional video from me. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Until the next video, guys, be blessed. Bye.